for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from MkhanGamerr, and then some.
The following contest is a tag team tables match.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano and a combined weight of 645 pounds. Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley boys, this is about to be one team's greatest nightmare.
MkhanGamerr clearly not looking to back down here. Two-on-two tables match here. The masters of the match, the Dudley boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality. Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Well, maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
Cuts the attack off.
This maniac's out of control.
Alpha and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common in most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train, it's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat. And he now slides back into the ring. Oh, some power behind that punch. Short clothesline. Flight. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. The big elbow. Dropped it with a big shoulder tackle.
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them. Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans through a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley boys' legacy even further. Bam! What's he got in mind here? Ooh, nothing pretty about that.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
The purpose of this match is to soften up your opponent before you inevitably put them through the table. And that's exactly what we're seeing here, Cole.
Take a seat at the table.
Off the ropes.
And he heads back into the ring.
Leg drop. A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans. Like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it would take for the Dudley boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. He's definitely been worn down a little.
So far, this tables match from the top.
You gotta be kidding me!
From ring post to ringside. Risking it all paid off. Sky high. Whoa, what a landing. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible. Hopped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible. The Wild Samoans just completely wrecking the Dudley boys in there. Just crank it. Hold on a second. He might be finding a submit.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael. Headlock applied. Top.
And the Dudley boys remain the kings of the tables match.
Here are your winners, Bubba and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
2-on-2 tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley boys taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality. Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense.
A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans, like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it'll take for the Dudley boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
This is the Dudley's wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters. Down to Owen, and a double axe handle smash.
And the Wild Samoans
Lift off. Big splash. Fell like a boulder out of the sky and absolutely flattened the target.
and he slides him back to the mat.
Vicious right forearm. Look at the velocity into the table. Oh, with authority.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Oh my goodness, face right in a barricade.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Just cranking the head.
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the team, TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of flying all the way to the outside. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body. He's able to avoid heavy contact. Down. Uh-oh. Bubba Ray now on the offensive. Uh-oh. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Hava and Sika both individuals that compete barefooted, not something common.
Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible. Hava and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley's demise. Yeah, that does not look good. Can he continue like this?
And now he's back into the ring. Fires back with a crucial elbow. And look at this now. And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Oh, right to the throat. Ooh.
The Dudley boys came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild... Samoans just call it regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika are just a different breed of wrestler. Look, I don't care who you are. Be King Kong or Kaiji, it's going to be curtains for you if you're on the receiving side of a wild Samoan headbutt from the top rope.
Table launch right at their opponent.
Oh, what a jumping headbutt.
Making his way to the top here.
Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Sent to the corner. I don't think this table's going to last much longer.
And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end. Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Accompanied by Trick Williams, he is the NXT North American Champion, Carmelo.
Shaking! We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
And Solo is dressed to fight, too. I really didn't think we'd see him again.
We saw him at Clash at the Castle 10 days ago where he cost Drew McIntyre. As we say in WWE, expect the unexpected. We expected Wes Lee to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa as he's claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh off joining the Bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0's one-year celebration.
Sharp words from Carmelo Hayes before this match saying, quote, "Heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Melo has the biggest crown and the heaviest head."
Melo has indeed proven worthy of said crown, but he's face-to-face with a man who has a seat at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, both men have earned their status thus far, that's for sure.
Got to be a tough situation for Carmelo Hayes here. He's up against an opponent he could never have planned for.
There's a clear strategy, Cole. Solo Sikoa has an injury to his left knee. Solo had a brutal Falls Count Anywhere match last month here in NXT, and he just faced Drew Mac.
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right into the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Oh, ref in the way there. Oh, he flips that around. You got to be impressed by both Solo Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes. They've taken NXT 2.0 by storm over the last year.
Yeah, since the shift to NXT 2.0, Melo has spent over 9 months as NXT North American Champion over 2 very long reigns.
And don't forget Solo. Over the last year, he's defeated top NXT names like Santos Escobar, Grayson Waller, and LA Knight.
Yeah, he beat Knight so bad we haven't seen him in months. Maybe we should ask that Max Dupree guy.
Back suplex. Up and down, what a gourd buster.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
Made it to the ropes.
And that will break the hold.
He puts him into the corner.
Ooh, sharp elbow.
What reflexes to stop Sikoa?
Schoolboy into the pin.
Has the champ pinned. Is this it?
Letting his opponent out of the pin.
Yeah, gotta wonder what he's thinking. Oh, look at the knees. Precision strikes. Trick Williams has been quite the difference maker for Carmelo Hayes over the last year. How many times has Williams helped Hayes and saved that North American title?
Yeah, but 10 days ago, Solo Sikoa did the same thing for Roman Reigns when he attacked Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. Sikoa has blood on his hands, too. Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. Ooh. First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa. Cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Spinning Solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours. Winding up. There's a Samoan spike.
Ouch. We might see a new champion crowned.
Down.
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Solo is your new champion. And is the North American title now going to SmackDown? This has to be the most unpredictable era.